What is this trash?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Turn the Page, the channel that brings you biblical truth through fact and fiction. And guys, I don't even know where to start with this one, honestly. You know, you've probably noticed the tone of this video is a little different than previous videos. You may be asking yourself, well, how does this tie into biblical truth? And you know, honestly, it really just shows us a good snapshot of where we are in society. I actually write about this very topic in chapter 7 and 8 in my book, Lifting the Veil, Signs and Symbols. And those two chapters are dedicated to the entertainment industry. And, you know, recently they had the Grammys. I don't even think anybody really knew that they were on. Nobody probably really cared. I know I didn't. But they did. They had the Grammy Awards ceremony, you know, quote-unquote ceremony. And this guy that I've never even heard of before, I didn't even know he made music, Sam Smith, and this other character, somebody, Petras, biological male, decided they wanted to change into a female, so however you want to refer to them. But they did a performance at the Grammys, and it really sums up the state of America, at least. So let's have a look at that, and then we'll get into it. I'm telling you, this is an abomination. You know, you've got all of the classic symbology there for Satan worship. You know, a lot of times the phrase satanic or demonic, it gets used so much, and it really loses its effect. But there's really nothing else that you can describe whatever that was that we just saw other than satanic. I mean, you had the classic devil imagery. You had the 666 imagery where he throws up his little hand sign for the 666. You had the classic circle imagery, the summoning circle, where they form a ring around the object of their focus. The vibrant red colors that were used holds a very important place in the occult. You had the fires in the background. You had the demons dancing around the whatever that was in the cage. Just it was all there, and it's one of those things to where it just makes you shake your head. You know, you're left wondering, how is this talent? My goodness, y'all, I go into great detail about this type of stuff. Like I said, in chapter 7 and 8 of my book, Lifting the Veil. I'll leave a link to it below. If you haven't read it already, I encourage you, grab a copy of that. Learn what these Hollywood elites are actually up to. Learn what makes them tick. Because this is a disgrace. And then, you know, to beat it all, the song that they're performing to there is called Unholy. So what really puts the icing on the cake for this scenario is they won a Grammy for this. They actually won. And they go up there to give their acceptance speech, and of course, like good little mindless zombies, the crowd praises and applauds them for whatever that's called. I mean, that's not talent. That is not talent. It's just not talent. So check out the acceptance speech. Check out the audience's response, and then we'll come back and we'll close this up because I really can't watch anymore.
such an incredible journey for me, and Sam has been a supporter of mine for so long. Sam graciously wanted me to accept this award because I'm the first transgender woman to win this award.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, I think R.C. Sproul hit the nail on the head there. What is wrong with you people? All he had to do was say transgender. He barely got transgender out, and the crowd is just hysterical, worshiping this person like they just ran into a burning building and saved a baby. Of course, if they had saved a baby, they probably wouldn't be getting applause. They should have killed the baby in their mindset. But that's another topic for another video. Now, speaking of worship, let's not forget that CBS tweeted out in response to the tweet about Sam Smith's performance that, yes, they were ready to worship. I wonder what they were ready to worship. Let's look at the performance and what it symbolized and what he was dressed as. And then, yes, we're ready to worship. Worship Satan by chance? I think that's pretty evident at this point. Of course, they apparently received enough backlash about that they had to delete the tweet, but it was too little too late because someone had already taken a screenshot of what they said, and you know, once it's on the internet, it's on the internet to stay. So check that out. I've got it up here behind me. You can see for yourself. They were ready to worship. And again, I think we all know what they're ready to worship. I think by now it is abundantly clear what the majority of these elites pay homage to and worship literally every chance they get. And again, I cover that in depth in my book, Lifting the Veil, Signs and Symbols. Chapters 7 and 8 deal extensively with the entertainment industry. So check that out if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And make sure you turn on the notifications so you don't miss future videos. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it here today because I'm not sure I can stomach any more of this, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's leave it here. And thanks guys for hanging out with me again. And I will see you next time.